Welcome, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today on Coins Numismatics series, we're diving into the fascinating world of presidential $1 coins, exploring the rarest, most valuable, and historically significant issues. From the mid-19th century treasures to the early foundations of American coinage, these coins aren't just money, they're a direct link to the men who shaped our nation. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover the secrets, stories, and collector value of the top two rarest presidential $1 coins. 1845 to 1849 James K. Polk 11th President $1 coin. The James K. Polk $1 coin, minted between 1845 and 1849, is one of the most intriguing and historically significant coins in American numismatics. Polk, the 11th President of the United States, served during a pivotal era of expansion and political transformation, overseeing the annexation of Texas, the Oregon Treaty, and the Mexican-American War, which significantly altered the geographic and political landscape of the nation. The coins bearing his likeness are not only a testament to his presidency, but also a window into mid-19th century minting techniques, artistry, and the economic context of the United States. The obverse design features a dignified portrait of James K. Polk, capturing his stern yet thoughtful expression, with detailed attention to his hair and facial features. The legend James K. Polk arches over the portrait, while the date of minting is placed at the bottom. Collectors are particularly interested in the intricacy of Polk's facial features, the sharpness of the engraving, and any variations in the lettering, which can reveal differences between dies used during different years or mints. Each subtle detail, from the curvature of the letters to the depth of the strike on Polk's profile, can influence both rarity and value. The reverse showcases the traditional design of the era, often featuring symbolic motifs such as the American eagle, olive branches, arrows, and the denomination $1. The eagle's wings, talons, and shield are carefully examined by numismatists for quality of strike, die wear, and subtle variations. Certain mint marks, which may appear as small letters beneath the eagle or on the rim, can make a particular coin significantly more valuable. Collectors often search for coins with perfect symmetry in the eagle's feathers and clarity in the denomination lettering, as these features are indicative of high-grade specimens and superior minting quality. Mintage numbers for the Polk dollar are relatively low compared to later presidential coins, contributing to their rarity. While precise mint records are sometimes inconsistent due to 19th century reporting methods, it is known that only a few thousand coins were produced in each year, making surviving examples exceedingly rare. Many of these coins were circulated heavily, lost, or melted down, further increasing their scarcity in today's market. As a result, high-grade examples in uncirculated condition are considered treasures, often commanding extraordinary prices at auction. Market value for the 1845 to 1849 James K. Polk $1 coin is driven by a combination of condition, rarity, and historical significance. Circulated examples can range from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars, while coins in near-perfect uncirculated condition may surpass $500,000 or more, depending on provenance and visual appeal. Exceptional specimens with clear die details, strong luster, and minimal surface marks are particularly prized. Numismatic auctions and private sales of Polk dollars have consistently demonstrated that collectors place immense value not only on the coin itself, but on its connection to a president who presided over a transformative period in American history. Errors and varieties add another layer of fascination to Polk dollars. Doubled dies, die cracks, and planchet flaws have been documented, though they are extremely rare. Coins with minor striking anomalies, such as slight misalignment of the eagle or variations in the portrait, can be highly collectible. Because so few coins survive in pristine condition, even subtle differences can have a significant impact on value. Some collectors specialize exclusively in presidential coins with minting errors, and Polk dollars often feature prominently in these collections due to their rarity and the historical narrative they carry. Collector interest in the James K. Polk $1 coin is fueled not just by rarity and monetary value, but also by the historical significance of the period in which it was minted. Polk's presidency encompassed dramatic events in American politics, including territorial expansion, debates over slavery, and economic policy changes. Owning a Polk dollar is like holding a tangible piece of that transformative era, making it highly appealing to both history enthusiasts and numismatists. Serious collectors prize the Polk dollar for its combination of historical importance, aesthetic beauty, and scarcity in the market, often considering it the crown jewel of 19th-century presidential coinage collections. The Polk dollar's enduring appeal lies in its balance of artistry, history, and rarity. Its carefully engraved portrait, symbolic reverse design, and low mintage make it a compelling study in mid-19th century American coinage. Each coin carries a story of early minting techniques, political context, and the legacy of a president who shaped the nation's borders and policies. For collectors, acquiring a Polk dollar is not just an investment. It's a connection to a formative chapter in U.S. history, an artifact that transcends its monetary value, and a centerpiece for any serious presidential coin collection. 1809 to 1817 James Madison 4th President $1 coin. The James Madison $1 coin, minted between 1809 and 1817, is an extraordinary piece of early American numismatic history. Madison, the fourth President of the United States and a key architect of the Constitution, presided over the nation during its formative years, including the War of 1812. Coins bearing Madison's likeness are not just currency. They are tangible connections to the early republic, the challenges of nation-building, and the evolution of American coinage during a period of innovation and experimentation at the mint. The obverse features a detailed portrait of James Madison, capturing his refined features and contemplative expression. The design highlights Madison's high forehead, finely combed hair, and the dignified presentation befitting a founding father. The inscriptions, James Madison, and the date are engraved with precision, and collectors pay close attention to the depth of the letters, alignment, and subtle die variations that can distinguish one year or mint from another. Each detail of Madison's visage and the lettering contributes to the coin's overall desirability, making the obverse a primary area of focus for numismatists. On the reverse, the coin often showcases the early American eagle design, with outstretched wings, arrows, and olive branches, symbolizing both defense and peace. The denomination $1 is clearly displayed, surrounded by inscriptions indicating the authority of the United States Mint. Collectors examine the eagle's feathers, talons, and shield for minting quality, die wear, and striking anomalies. Small differences, such as variations in the spacing of the letters, depth of the relief, or symmetry of the eagle, can greatly affect both rarity and value. Madison dollars with exceptionally sharp reverse details are especially sought after, as they demonstrate superior die quality and preservation over 2 centuries. Mintage for Madison dollars was extremely limited compared to modern coinage. Historical records indicate that only a few thousand coins were struck in each year, with many melted down, lost, or heavily circulated. The result is that surviving specimens are exceedingly rare, particularly in high grades. Coins in uncirculated or nearly pristine condition are considered treasures of early American numismatics and are often showcased in museums or private collections with extensive historical provenance. Market value for the 1809 to 1817 James Madison $1 coin reflects its extreme rarity, historical significance, and condition. Circulated examples can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, while coins in exceptionally preserved condition or with verified provenance may exceed millions at auction. Collectors value Madison dollars not only for their scarcity, but also for the historical narrative they carry, linking early coinage practices to the presidency of a founding father who played a crucial role in the creation of the Constitution and the early governance of the United States. Errors and varieties are particularly notable for Madison dollars due to the experimental nature of early minting. Doubled dies, misaligned strikes, planchet imperfections, and die cracks are known, though extremely rare. Each variation provides insight into the limitations and craftsmanship of early 19th century minting. Coins exhibiting these anomalies are highly prized, as they represent unique minting events and offer collectors both historical and aesthetic value. Specialists often seek Madison dollars with subtle die variations, carefully documenting the differences to establish rarity and provenance. Collector interest in the James Madison $1 coin is unparalleled among early American coins. The coin represents the infancy of the United States Mint, the vision of the fourth president, and the turbulent era of the early republic, including the War of 1812. Enthusiasts are drawn not only to the coin's monetary value, but also to the story it tells about the birth of American coinage, the artistry of early dies, and the historical context of Madison's presidency. Owning a Madison dollar is considered a pinnacle achievement in numismatics, a piece of history that combines artistry, rarity, and national heritage. The Madison dollar's appeal lies in its balance of history, artistry, and scarcity. Its finely detailed portrait, symbolic reverse design, and extremely limited mintage make it one of the most coveted coins for serious collectors. Each coin is a tangible piece of early American history, representing both the intellectual legacy of James Madison and the craftsmanship of the nation's first minting operations. For collectors, it is more than an investment. It is a connection to the origins of the United States, an artifact of enduring significance, and the crown jewel of presidential coin collections. If you enjoyed this deep dive into presidential coinage, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a numismatic treasure from Coins Numismatic series. Share your favorite presidential dollar, rare finds, or questions in the comments. We love hearing from fellow collectors. Remember, every coin has a story, every error tells a secret, and every collector has a journey. Keep searching, keep collecting, and keep the history alive, one coin at a time.